Hi, I'm going to use Visual Studio 2017 Community. Community, it's free Visual Studio. If we had already a project, we can open it from this area. Open project, solution. If we want to create a new one, we are going to do it from this area. New project. The recent is supposed to appear here. We are going to use Console app. Console app is the black window, not fancy window, but this is a very good window, a very good application in order to learn. Console app. Here we see Console app. We have WPF, Windows Form, but we are going to use Console app. We have already a name, we can change it, but we'll leave it like this, and OK. Let's see what we got here. This is our solution. In solution, we can have multiple projects. Multiple projects mean multiple application, multiple programs, and this is our program. This is the file here, program.cs, where we are going to code. Double click here and we see file here. Here we see this part using. It's very hard to explain it in the beginning, but in general, using lets us use, from the word we're using, lets us use code somebody else already wrote, and we can use it here. In order that we will be able to use it, we have to add the statement using. We'll get to this later. This is the namespace. Starts here and ends here. This is the class. As we see here, class starts here and ends here. And this is the function. This function called main. I'm not going to explain everything now. What static means, what void means, and what this is inside these brackets. But the important thing that I want to tell you now, that every program, when we double click an application, when we double click an exe file, the first thing that the computers do is to look for the program, for the function main, and then when it finds it, it starts to follow the statement code that's written inside. For now, we don't have anything inside. So if we will run this program, we'll see just a black window appears and disappears because nothing to do. Let's try this. We will go here to our project, our program. We'll right click on it. We'll go here to debug and start new instance. We'll see a black window appear and disappear. This is a program, but a program that does nothing. Let's try something. Let's take these two lines and put inside. The first line means console, means that there is somebody already, as we said here in the using, that someone else already wrote the code for us. Someone wrote a code for us, and in this code there is a class called console. Like we have a class here called program. He wrote a class that called console, and inside this class there is a function. We have a function here called main. We can have more function, but for now we have only one function called main. Inside this class console, there is a lot of functions. One of the functions, its name is WriteLine, and the purpose of this function what this function can do is to show things on the screen, on the black window that we just saw. So this line, console, name of the class, dot write line, name of the function, and these words that we choose to put in, anything else we can put here, anything, any string, and numbers. So the purpose of this function is to show something on the screen, on the black screen called console. That's its name, console. This line, the second line, I'm not going to explain very much. I'm not going to explain it very much, but the purpose of this line is, if we had only this line, then the black window would appear, would show this line, and then a millisecond after that it would close, and he will be closed and disappeared. So the purpose of this line is just to hold. For now, this is actually have another purpose, but for the purpose to just to leave the window alive, it's good enough. Let's try it. Right click on our project, debug, start new instance, and here we see the hello world as we wrote here, and this line, Console.ReadLine, console, class console, and the function readLine holds the black window, the console window, and stays alive.